Right, got a bumper repair in today. Just a little mark here. I already started sanding it down. Don't know if you can see properly or not. Nothing major. So, because the cars came in dirty, there's a little low spot here, and there's a tiny low spot here. This has all been done before. All of it's been done before. So I'm going to put a little tight skim in there to blend it all together. And we'll do that. Right, and put a bit of skim. You don't need nothing big, nothing much. Just that tiny bit there, that'll be spot on for that. To be honest, that'll probably be too much as well, so we'll take a bit some off, put it back in the tin. What you want to do here, put in skim. Perfect, that's all you need to do. Oh. Make sure you put the lid back on. Make sure you put your lid back on your filler as well, so all the dust doesn't land in it. So what I'll do, we're just going to quickly mix it. Make sure you get rid of all that pink hardener. There we go. Right. Don't need nothing much. This is just to get everything all level. There we go. Yeah, right, so now while that's drying, what we're going to do, in that face pad, nice and soft, P800, and this is to blend the rest of the paint. Right, and because I've got ADHD, I keep forgetting where I put things, so bear with us. Well, I put my heels under. But yeah, we'll find it. Right. So day 8 with an interface pad on, P800, and what we're going to do, just going to blend the rest of the bumper out. Basically what this does, it allows you to get around the curves without burning through the edges. Obviously you can still burn through, so you still have to be careful. What I like to do, I like to use 1-800 just to get most of the dirt off, then get another one to actually key the paint. Ideally in a perfect world you would want to wash the car first, but because I don't have a water supply I can't really do that. I guess I could get a spray bottle and spray the area I'm doing, then wipe it all down, but I'm in a cold damp garage, it'll take too long. It's easier just for me, it's easier just to do this. So another P800. This one is to actually key the paint. I don't know if you'll be able to see, but can you see these tiny little bits? That orange peel, you want to get that nice and flat, so when you put your clear coat on it'll be shiny, like instead of like having texture inside the paint. Obviously we're not doing a showroom car, you know what I mean, we're just tidying it up for the customer, but it's always nice just to try and go that bit further, you know. So this next part is a bit important, right? So you can clearly see the difference, sanded, not sanded. Obviously this paint here has been faded away, so what we're going to do, we're going to machine polish this section here, so when we do come to blend it, everything will go through nicely. But it's all been done before. So get my machine polish. So every time you come to do a blend, you always want to try and machine polish the bit that you're going to be blending, or not blending but fading out, should I say. Because we're going to be painting here and we're going to be blending that way. And then we're going to be fading out over here. Fading out over here. That's what a fade out is. So, machine polish. So obviously now when we come to fade out, the paint will blend into the old paint nicely. Obviously I've been through here, so we'll have to fade out a bit further, but that's not a problem. So because it's white, we can use a red scotch. If it's any other colour, it's better to use grey. This basically just to go around all the edges, so it gives you something to key with. When all the put a little bit, but obviously I can't show you inside, but it's, you know, customers stuff. As you can see, it's all been done before. Bit of a shame, like. It's a nice car. So, make sure you go around all the edges, make sure it's nice and keyed. Right. Oh, one important thing as well that I always keep forgetting myself. I think it's just because I want to try and get the jobs done as quick as I can for the customers. Before working on any customer's car, you always want to cover it up. Some people may say it's not cost effective because you cover it up and then you throw that away, then you cover it up again, because this is expensive, but I'm not bothered about the money. I just want to make sure every job I do goes out the door perfect. That's my goal. The money's just a bonus, really. Right. Now we've got that covered and done. And we'll go with I'm going to use a 180. It's a bit windy the day, but I'm going to go with 180 and just gradually sand this down bit by bit. What you want to do, you want to just keep it nice and flat, back and forwards, up and down. In the meantime, what we'll do, put some tape on the quarter so we don't hit the quarter panel. Last thing we want to do, because if we hit the quarter panel, then we're going to have to paint the quarter panel. So, prevention is better than cure. Nice and flat. Go. Right. What you do, you want to concentrate on this line, make sure that line's nice and sharp. It's not supposed to be sharp, but trust us, get it sharp. I'm going to show you why. So, pencil, 1 inch masking tape. Feel the edge of your line, put a little mark on it. Come down to here, put a little mark on it. So from there to here, you want to trace it. This pinky here, on the edge of here, you want to bring the pencil all the way around. Yeah? So put it on this dot. Put on this dot. It is a bit difficult. With, I'm sure this car's been lowered, so it's obviously close at the tyre. So all the way around. Yeah. Obviously that's not working because there's too little around. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get a ruler. I'm going to put a ruler where that mark is. Mark it. Mark it. Mark it. Mark it. And I'm just going to freehand it. It is a bit difficult with the car being quite low. Normally cars are quite high, so it's easier to just get your hand and go around. But there we go. So now that you've got your line, I'm going to get your inch tape. Inch tape. Put it on there. You don't want to stretch it too hard, but you just want to give it a bit of pull, and just slowly put that tape on that line. All the way around till you get the curve. Do it again. I always put two layers on so it doesn't burn, it doesn't rip as easily. There, right. Now what you want to do, sand towards that line. Or you want to sand towards it or away from it. Sometimes I like to do it both ways, but on this case I'm going to sand away from it. Just so I don't rip the tape. Now I'm going to slowly sand towards the tape. pull this tape off. Because you've got that nice and sharp now, and it's supposed to be rounded. Get your 180 and just slowly round the edges off. Nice round edge now. Obviously there's a tiny bit here down here that I want to address. Right. Now that's that done, I'm going to get a 320 500. You don't have to put the line back on again because it's only 500, it's not going to be coarse enough to affect the swage line. This is just to try and smooth everything out now. Right, happy days. Right, so what we're going to do now, just quickly go over with a soft pad with the 500 just weather repair, just to give it a take a lever. There we go. So now what we're going to do is quickly blow it all off. Get my blower. Now that's all blowed up, blew up. I like the spray. Just some water on it just to wipe it down. Go around the lights and all that. This will take some of the dirt off that we've missed. What I like to do, I like to do things twice. I just like to make sure everything's nice and clean, nice and keyed. I know some people might think it's a waste of time, which it probably is, but I like just to make sure I've got everything keyed. Right, blow that off again. Right. Now that's been done, let's mask off the area. Let's clean the area up first. There's nothing worse than working in a messy area. Right. I don't like that tape. Use this one, it's better. Just trying to keep me videos as real as possible. This is basically what happens. But doesn't look like the tape wants to stick. I don't know why. Maybe too cold. See, it's just like it's sliding. It's just very strange. Let's try again. Huh. Very strange. Right. What I might have to do try to heat the panel up. Get away! Get the tape up as well. Oh, that's better. I think it was just too damp. This is why I don't try and wash the cars off, because it takes too long to dry in my garage. Obviously some of you out there might have like a warmer garage than me. But if you're in a garage like mine, just try your best to keep everything as warm as possible. Obviously it's easier said than done, but all you can do is try. Might have to heat the tape up again. itself being waxed. I wonder if that's why it's not sticking. The whole purpose is for these videos is so when if the customers want to say how I've done it, they can go on YouTube and watch them. And because I haven't got anything to hide, you know. I'm not saying other garages do hide things, but I want them to know that when they drop the car off, they know it's in good hands. And also, if they do take the car, then further down the line, if something happens, I can't bullshit them because they've got the same evidence as I have. So, you know, like, just try to build trust with your customers. I'll face you away a bit so you can't see inside properly. I know you already have, but still. Now that's all being masked up now. Pull it down. I know some of you are going to be thinking, are you really using scissors? Yes, I am. I used to use them blades all the time, but they just kept on ripping the paper all the time, and I used to get really frustrated. I just used scissors one day and I thought, that's mint. Best thing I've ever done. Get a nicer cut. Just easier. Well, I think it's easier for me. I'm going to try and keep it as tight as possible. So we'll just cut straight down. Okay. Right, now that's all been masked up. This is the bit I want to show you. This is where we're going to be fading out. So I like to turn the paper. Don't get it too tight, but just allow it to bag. Allow it to bag with a bit, just so when the paint can get underneath. Right. First clear, second clear, fade out. Let's put F off, fade out. Right? I'm going to show you why. First, second, fade out. Right, so what we're going to do, put some primer on. keep mixing it. You can hear that ball rattle around. That means it's mixed everything. Everything's nice and liquidy inside. This is 1K primer. Obviously 2K is when there's like a little tab in there, you pop it and the hardener goes inside. So test it first. Yep, spot on. Dry that off real quick. I don't really like doing whites in the garage because always seems like there's a bit of black bits in it, and it's just a nightmare to try to polish out. So I'm going to try something that I've recently just learned. You just want to keep going until it's all covered. Might take a few. Let that cool down, and when that cools down, that means it'll be hard enough to sand. And get a bit of 800. Just gonna play around with that line a bit better. Just try and smooth it off a bit more. So you always want to double check, always double check. No harm in double checking at all. Yeah, nice. Just a bit of 800, nothing coarse than that. You just want to lightly sand that line a bit better. It might look good in filler, but when you put the primer on, that'll tell you the truth about it, if it's any good or not. Lovely. You know, put tape on top, on the top line. And you just want to slowly sand this line down. Don't worry about that. Right. Now that's giving us a really nice line to work with. Alright, and just get it in, just quickly sand the rest. Just nice light sand. Tape doesn't really want to stick, like, I don't know what's happening. Right. What we're doing now, get a red scotch it again. Basically what this does, because obviously you've been touching it with your hands, this will like obviously take all the black prints off. Ideally when it's white cars, you want to wear gloves so you don't put your fingerprints on it. At the end of the day, customers trusted you with their pride and joy. It's our job to make sure we keep it nice and clean for. Right, let's blow that off again. Another thing, I don't really tack rag my jobs off, to be honest. I just blow them off and that's that. Because either way I'm going to get dirt in it, so right. Let's go and mix some paint up. There we go. Right. Mix some paint up now. Clean all this up and everything up over here. Best thing you can do. Right. I always like to check my guns, make sure my guns are clean. It's hard to keep them clean in a garage like this. No extra what's about it. But just gotta try your best if you can. I'm hoping to have a proper setup soon. Just comes down to me, I guess, doesn't it? Right. Pop. Now mix that. Here's my mini jet. Right. do a test spray first. Always do a test spray first, make sure your spray gun's spraying properly. Yep. Right. Because I believe that it's been waxed before, I'm just going to put a dust coat on it. Normally I try to cover it on my first coat, but I think it's had a bit more work done than I expect. Obviously it's a bit windy now since I've started painting it, but hey yo. Going to go and touch up these little bits. Normally when it comes to white, you always want to put a minimum of 3 coats, at least 3 coats. So I don't have hot air. What I normally do, I normally put the heat gun on, full blast, then spray. So then it pushes the hot air towards the paintwork. I did just use the heat gun on the job, but I realised that they puts too much dust on the job. So when I put it on an angle and spray the gun at it on spot, I feel like it just doesn't give as much dirt in the work in the paint job. Yeah, touch that feels spot on. Right, now another coat. Right, one more wet coat. On my last coat I like to put it nice and wet, then I like to put a drop coat straight on top. When that dries, I'll do another drop coat on it. Right, we'll let that dry. Let that dry down there. If you want to know where I got the paint mixed from, it's from Daywards. Tell you, amazing group of lads. They've been very, very, very kind to me. They've helped us out a lot. Obviously, that's where I get all my stuff from. Absolutely spot on. So yeah, if you need anything, go on Google, go on Daywards. They do mechanical and paint, and they do all sorts really. That's just in Bishop Auckland. So if you're close to that, then go there. Absolutely amazing bunch of lads, I'm telling you, mint. They'll help you out a lot. Right. Now while that's drying, I'm gonna go and mix the base coat up, clear coat, sorry. I don't normally clean my gun out straight away. I normally leave it, just in case. Just in case I go back and I might see something, I'm like, alright, well I can use that just to quickly blow it in quickly. Saves us from trying to mix it up twice. I only bought 1/10 of a litre, so I've got loads left in here, so all I'm going to do is literally put it back in the tub, and I can use that if I get another job. Just make sure the lid's sealed. Right. What we're going to do here? I've got this CC9. I've also got CC8. I used to use the CC8 all the time. Well, I still do, to be honest. But when I tried to order it a few months ago, I couldn't get it. So one of the lads at Daywards said, "Oh look, we've got CC9." And I said, "Right, I'll try it." I tried it. It was terrible, absolutely terrible. Don't know what was going on with it or nothing. So I got back in touch with them, and obviously took photos, sent it to them. They had a look, and they said, "We know exactly what's wrong." And the supplier that they got it from, it was a bad batch. So they said, "Look, obviously because that was our fault, we'll send you out a litre of CC9 for free." They didn't have to do that, but they did. So that was absolutely spot on. I appreciate it, thank you very much. Obviously it wasn't just me, it was other lads as well. So they told us to try it again, but I was scared to try it in case it put us in the shit again. But I tried it the other day and absolutely tremendous. I love the clear coat. It might be slightly better than CC9, I think, CC8, but I don't know. I've tried both of them. I like both of them, so the only thing with CC9, I do believe it's no. CC8 is a bit more expensive than CC9, so because I like both of them, I might just go to CC9 and start using that again. But we'll see what happens. But I'm going to use it today, try it on the job, make sure it wasn't just a fluke, try it again. So the only problem about using mixing cups is you can't mix it the exact amount that you would like to have. That's the only problem. But I'll get by. I don't really like to reduce me clear. Yeah. do believe if you put thinners in, it does like, well, what can I say? It does die down a bit. So I like to try and just spray clear without putting thinners in. But if you do, how I like to do it is spin it as fast as you can, then pull it out, and if it stops quite quick like that, it means the clear's too thick. So that's when I'll put thinners in. %10 thinners, spin it, keep spinning it, and if it keeps spinning, then that's perfect. You don't need no more thinners than that. 10%, that's it. For a minute. I think somebody's used my spray gun, my clear coat gun. It was 2 minutes, let's blow something else out. Somebody's used my clear coat gun. It's not ideal, like. I don't like it when people use my tools. Right. Ooh, that feels better. Right. Then I zoom. Push. Happy days. Bump. Right. What I like to do when I put my clear on, spray it around, low pressure, and just go around. Oh. Against the tripod. So yeah, so just spray around. I call it the fly trapper. Turn the pressure back up. Then clear coat your job. Right. This picture, number 1, number 2. Put your spray gun on an angle and spray it down. And where the top of the fan hits is on number 1. Right, we'll let that dry. It's only a light coat, so it'll probably dry quite quick. Yeah, it dries quite quick. I always put a light coat on first. Because So it's cold in the garage. If you put it on too wet, it'll just run. Fade out. Yeah guys, that's basically pretty much it really. Obviously there's some bits of shit in it, which it's to be expected in a garage like this, so I'll just sand that down, polish it, and that'll be that. But it's a nice finish on it. Nice finish. I only came in just for this corner here, so I did obviously go a lot further than I should have, but I did it just to try and clean the bumper up for him. It wasn't his fault that the car got damaged in the first place, but yeah, like I said, I always try and go that bit further if I can for customers. Yeah, so if this has helped, happy days. If not, then thank you for watching. I hope you really do like, subscribe and comment. It is supposed to help the channel, and then hopefully I can try and do better content for you and try and help you. Yeah, so until next time.